Hello children, welcome back to your social class. I am your social teacher Aisha. In this chapter we are going to start with lesson number 1, Sem 2, our fundamental rights and duties. Okay children, we are going to start with our fundamental rights and duties. As you all know, we stay in our country India. Okay, we are living with the democracy. What is democracy children? It is for the people, of the people and by the people. Okay, so we are living in the state of democracy. Earlier, our country was under the hands of British. We were slaves of the British. We got our independence on 15th August 1947. Right, that is our Independence Day. Then, after in 1950, in 26th January, our constitution came into existence. Before that, great leaders started to make. Great leaders have given their life, right, for our. They have sacrificed their life for our independence. Our leaders got together to form a government. Then our leaders, when India got the independence, okay, freedom fighters gave their life. They sacrificed their life for us so that we can get independence. After independence, our leaders got together and they wanted to form a constitution. Okay, they wanted to form a government. Actually, they wanted to form a government. First, they made set of rules based on the which government would run. So, first they made rules. Okay, our government made rules. Okay, set of rules. The set of rules is known as constitution. Okay, they made certain rules. That certain rules are known as constitutions. What is this constitution? Okay, now suppose now you are studying in a school. There are certain rules, right? Morning 8 o'clock, morning 9 o'clock you should be in school. You should have all the books. You should wear a proper uniform. You have to have tie. You have to have belt. You have to carry bag. You have to comb your hair properly. You have to cut your nails. You have to trim your nails. These are all the rules of a school, right? Same way, our country should have certain rules. That rules is known as constitution, which you are going to learn further. Okay. So Dr. Rajendra Prasad was the president of Constituent Assembly. Who was president of Constituent Assembly? Dr. Rajendra Prasad was the head of Constituent Assembly. Okay, he was the first president of our country. Okay, he was the first president of our country. Then the Constituent Assembly took 2 years, 11 months and 18 days to frame the Constitution. This set of rules was not done in 1 year, 1 month, not even a 2 year, not even a 1 month, not even 2 years. It took approximately 2 years, 11 months and 18 days. So to form these rules, 2 years, 11 months and 18 days. Okay. The constitution was adopted on 26 January 1950, which is known as Republic Day. Why we celebrate Republic Day, children? Because that day our constitution came into existence. Republic means what? All public. All public, for everyone. Okay. So, on that day our constitution came into existence. So, we celebrate Republic Day. Whole country celebrates Republic Day. And who was the head of that Constituent Assembly and who was the first president of our country? It was Dr. Rajendra Prasad. And Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru, who was known as Chachaji, he was the first prime minister of our country. Who was the first president, children, of our country? It was Dr. Rajendra Prasad. And Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru was the first prime minister of our country. Then, the Constitution of India. The Constitution defines the goals, rights and duties to be followed by the citizens of India. So, our Constitution duties is to follow the rules. Okay, the Indian Constitution begins with preamble, which was drafted by the Constituent Assembly. So, our Indian Constitution is defined from the preamble. What are this preamble? These preambles are justice, liberty, equality and fraternity. Justice, we have people should get proper justice in socially also, economically also and politically also. Okay, liberty of thought, expression, belief, faith and worship. They may have, liberty is nothing but a freedom. They may have their own expression freedom, they may have their own belief, faith and even worship also. Equality, of status and of opportunity to promote among them all. Everyone has an equality. No religious, no gender, nothing. Everyone have their own equality. Everyone has their own justice. Everyone has their own liberty. Liberty is the term as freedom. And fraternity, assuring the dignity of individual and unity among the integrity of nation. Fraternity is nothing but as giving the respect, dignity for the whole entire nation. Okay. Then these are the preamble. So what are the preamble, children? It's a justice, it's liberty, equality, fraternity. Okay, these are all the preamble of our constitution. Then we come for democracy. Democracy, that means have the right to choose the representatives who will form the government. Democracy means government of the people, by the people, and for the people. Of the people. No discrimination is to be made between the rich and poor. All the people are equal in the eyes of law. This is known as the rule of law. Indian citizens have liberty of thought and expression. As I said, democracy is for the people, of the people, by the people. For the people. Whatever the laws we are implementing, it should be for the people. It should be in the benefit for the people. And it should be of the people, for them. And by the people, as well. Okay, so this will come under democracy, and it is also known as rule of law. This is the first rule of law, that everyone has their own democracy. Children, democracies we have in other countries, dictatorship we have. There is a difference between democracy and dictatorship. Democracy is nothing but as which we are living, which we have selected our government and which we are living. Dictatorship is nothing but as we are under different rules. There will be a head like a king or queen. Okay, under them they will write their own rules, we have to follow that. Okay, but democracy is nothing but as we select our own government and we follow the rules of the preamble. Okay, we follow the rules of the constitution made. But in dictatorship we follow the rules they have made, the queen or the monarch has made. Okay, then we have secularism. Secularism means all religions are equal in the eyes of constitution. No Hindu, no Muslim, no Sikh, no Christian, nothing. All religions are equal under the constitution. So there will be no partiality and nothing. All the religions are equal under the eyes of law, under the constitution. Okay, sovereign means that India is a free country. Secularism, sovereign is nothing but India is a free country. Any religion, any person can worship any religion. Okay, socialism means all people are equal and will be treated as equal. Here socialism means neither you are different, neither me is different. Everyone are equal. Everyone will have their own benefit. Everyone, whatever the constitution provides, the rules and regulation, everyone has to follow. Everyone has their own socialism. No, everyone will be treated as equally. There will be no discrimination in the caste, in the religion, nor in the color. Okay, you are black, I am white, so there will be discrimination. No, everyone has their equal, so there is no discrimination. And so in the socialism as well as secularism. Republic means that the country has no monarch to rule over. As I said, we are in the democracy. We don't have any king or any monarch to rule on us. Okay, so we form our own government, we form our own leaders, and the leaders will be elected by the vote, right? And not a hereditary process. Hereditary is nothing but, children, now king will be there, next king sons, now a leader, king sons will be as the king, prince will be as the next king. But in our democracy there is nothing. Now if you are a leader, your son won't be a leader. Okay, we are government, we are people will select the government. Now what are the fundamental rights and duties? Indian constitution lays down certain rights and duties for the people in India. We live a good life and act as a responsible citizen. The rights of the citizen are known as fundamental rights. So Indian constitution, as I said, all Republic Day is a constitution form, Republic Day constitution form, set of rules form, set of laws are formed. The rights of citizens are known as fundamental rights. Whatever the laws they have formed fundamental duties and rights. and whatever the rights are there, it is for every citizen of our country. These are known as fundamental rights. And what are the duties? They have given certain duties that everyone should follow. Duties means what? We have to follow the duty. We must and should follow the duty. That will come under fundamental duties. All Indians are citizens are expected to perform these duties. Yes, every Indians are expected to perform these duties. It is important to remember that rights and duties go together. Yes, children. If there are rights, then definitely there are duties also which we have to follow. Okay. Duties without rights and right without duties have no meaning. Yes, only you can't have rights. Suppose, for example, okay, now I'm taking a particular something which is under the government. Okay, it's a right of me. You will claim it's a right of me. Okay, but even you have a duty to pay. Now you have a tax. Now you want to buy a land. Okay, it's your right. Okay, it's my right. I can buy the land. But there is a duty of paying tax also. So you should pay the tax. So duties without rights, right without duties, there is no meaning at all. You have to follow that. The government also or anyone else cannot deny these rights of the people. These are the code to protect of our fundamental rights. No one can deny, no one can dismiss from this. Everyone has the rights. Even the government also can't deny, even we can't deny these fundamental duties and rights. We have to follow it. Okay. Now, what are the fundamental rights and duties? Okay. Fundamental rights. What are the fundamental rights we have, children? We have right to equality, right to freedom, right to religious freedom, right against exploitation, right to education. These are the 5 rights we have right now. Okay, that is right to equality, right to freedom, right to religious freedom, right against exploitation, right to education. What is right to equality? Means there is no discrimination on the basis of sex, gender, religion, caste, or place of birth. The weaker section of the society are protected by the certain laws. So there is equality in everything. You are a man, I am a woman, I won't pay you so much. Women will be paid more, less, man will be paid more. No, it's an equality. If you are paying him 50 rupees, even she should be paid 50 rupees. Okay, in religion, you are Muslim, I'll pay you 50, he is Hindu, I'll pay some certain amount. No, even he should be paid same amount, even he should be paid same amount. Place of birth, you have been, now you are working in Karnataka, but you have been born in Andhra, so it is different. No, even if you are born in Andhra, if you are working in Karnataka, it should be same, equality should be same. The weaker section of the societies are protected by the certain laws. Like we say, some certain societies are there, certain castes are there, which have benefits, which have reservations. These are protected under the law, weaker sections of the society. Okay, there is a minority caste. Okay, they are being protected by the laws. Right to freedom. Okay, now we have 6 freedom rights. We have 6 freedom rights. That is freedom of speech and expression, right to assemble peacefully without weapons, right to travel throughout India, right to choose any occupation, right to make unions, right to work in any part of India. Freedom of speech and expression. Now, there is something which you are not happy, which you are dissatisfied. You have your own speech, you have your own freedom to say it out. Okay, there is nothing like someone will tie your mouth. No. If you are unhappy with that, you have all the rights to say. Right to assemble peacefully without weapons. If there is any feast is going on, if it's any rally or anything is going on, or any protest or any rallying is going on, you have rights to assemble. You can go and assemble. Any prayer or anything, or any in church, any chorus or something is happening, you have rights to go and assemble. But you have rights to go and assemble without any weapons. No harmful weapons or nothing which is against the law. You have every rights to go and assemble there and participate there. Right to travel in India. In whole India, If you want to travel any state, you can travel, children. You have all the rights. If suppose you are traveling from Karnataka to Mumbai, there is no law that it is stopping to you. You can travel freely without any issues and complications. You can travel, okay? Right to choose any occupation, whatever you want to become, okay? Whatever your aim is, you have all the rights. Suppose a teacher's son or teacher's daughter is not, that is not, he or she should be a teacher only. Even he or she can become, have their own occupation also. Even a cobbler's child can't be a cobbler. Even he or she has its own rights to become any other profession also, or any other occupation they can choose. Right to make unions, as I said, if they are not happy and they are making one group of union for their benefit or for others benefit, they have the rights to make. Right to work in any part of India. Now you have studied in Bangalore, you want to work in Delhi, you have that rights. Yes, I want to work in Delhi, but I have studied from Bangalore. You have the opportunities also there, and you have the right, you have the laws also over there. It is not that they will say you have worked in, you have studied in Bangalore, but you cannot work in Delhi. No, you can work in any part of our country. Okay. Then, have you seen public meeting? People express their view. When we visit city or any, we do not need permission. Yes, any public meeting is there, they'll be having rallies, any ministers will come, they will approach us and all, right, with that rallies and all. We have seen many people, right? For this, we don't need any permission. If you want to attend the rally, if you want to attend the speech, you can go and attend. People build their houses in the cities. They have the freedom to build in a house in any city or state. Now, suppose you are staying in Bangalore, but your ancestral property is in Tamil Nadu. There is no law that you can't build any property there. You have the law. You can build a property there also. And suppose your ancestor, you are staying in Tamil Nadu, but you want to build a building over here. You have the right to build a building. You can build building. Okay, and whatever work if you want to follow and you want to choose, you can do that. Okay, then students, workers and other people are free to form unions, which means that people have the right to assemble and hold meetings peacefully. If any students or any people, they want to form a union, they have all the rights, but make sure they should form the meetings, everything peacefully, without disturbing anyone or without harming anyone. Then, okay children, till here I have finished. In next chapter, I am going to start with the right to religious freedom. I want everyone to go through it. Okay children, bye bye, take care.